Welcome back to Book Summary 5. I'm Sammy, and today we're diving into A Darker Shade of Magic by Schwab, a thrilling, richly imaginative fantasy that opens the portal to a world of parallel Londons, blood magic, and dangerous power. Buckle up, because this story is equal parts swashbuckling adventure, slow-burn character study, and dark fairy tale. And as always, I'll guide you through it from beginning to end, so you'll feel like you have read it cover to cover. The novel introduces us to Kell, one of the last surviving Antari, rare magicians with the ability to travel between parallel worlds. And in this universe, there are not one, but 4 Londons, each very different from the others. There's Red London, vibrant and rich in magic; Grey London, dull and magicless, much like our own 18th century Earth; White London, starving and brutal, ruled by violence and tyrants; and Black London, long gone, consumed by its own magic and sealed off from the others. Kell was raised in Red London, where he serves as an ambassador of sorts for the royal family, traveling between the Londons to deliver messages and maintain a fragile peace. But Kell has a secret. He also smuggles trinkets between worlds, illegal and dangerous but thrilling. One day, during one of these covert exchanges, he unknowingly accepts an artifact from the vanished Black London, a powerful stone pulsing with dark, forbidden magic. That stone becomes the ticking time bomb that drives the rest of the story. As Kell tries to get rid of it, he realizes others are after it too, power-hungry individuals who would use it to conquer the other Londons, beginning with his own. Enter Delilah Bard, or Lila, a cutthroat pickpocket and aspiring pirate from Grey London. She's scrappy, fearless, and deeply bored with the mundane world she inhabits. When she crosses paths with Kell, she's drawn into his mission, and together they become an unlikely team. He, a magical prince of sorts; she, a thief with nothing to lose and everything to prove. Their chemistry is crackling, but refreshingly platonic, at least in this first book. Lila doesn't need rescuing, and Kell doesn't want a sidekick. They're both deeply scarred, both running from versions of themselves they haven't yet learned to face. But the growing danger forces them to rely on each other, and through fire and chaos, they begin to form something resembling trust. The action kicks into high gear as they journey across Londons, pursued by the twisted rulers of White London, Astrid and Athos Dane, siblings who are terrifying in their cruelty and have been using dark magic to bend the world to their will. They, too, desire the Black London relic, and they're willing to kill, possess, and torture to get it. As Kell and Lila flee, fight, and outwit their enemies, they face not just external threats, but internal ones as well. Kell begins to question the royal family he serves. Are they using him or protecting him? And Lila wrestles with her own secrets, including a mysterious magical ability that seems to be awakening inside her. The climax is brutal and fast-paced. The Danes are overthrown, but at great cost. Kell must use the stone to seal off the influence of Black London once more, risking his own life in the process. He survives, just barely, and Lila is right there with him, knife in hand, grin on her face, ready for whatever's next. By the end of A Darker Shade of Magic, the immediate threat is over, but the deeper story is just beginning. Lila steals a coat, steals a ship, and sets sail, chasing adventure, freedom, and perhaps something even greater. Kell watches her go, knowing that he hasn't seen the last of her. And neither have we. Schwab crafts a world that feels lived in, layered, and utterly original. It's a story about choices, how power is used or abused, how identities are shaped or escaped, how people can be haunted by the weight of responsibility or the longing for purpose. It's magical, but never fluffy, dark, but never hopeless. That's all for today's episode of Book Summary 5. If you enjoyed this magical journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow book lovers. And stay tuned, because the Londons we've seen so far, they're just the beginning. Happy reading.